I acknowledge and honor that this meditation is being recorded on occupied land historically belonging to the Fernandeño Tataviam, Tongva, and Chumash people of the LA Basin. Hi, and welcome to today's meditation. Make sure you're not going to be disturbed. Turn off all of your other electronics. Turn off the ringer on your phone. Turn off the alerts on this machine. And find a comfortable position. You can be sitting up or laying down. And allow your eyes to gently close or simply take on a soft gaze. And start to focus on your breathing, allowing your breath to lengthen and slow. Feeling the air coming into your body as you inhale. Feeling the air leaving your body as you exhale. Feel your chest expand and contract. Notice what other muscles in your body engage as you breathe. You may feel the breath in your abdomen. You may feel the breath in your back. You may feel the breath in your hips, your shoulders, or your neck. Just allow yourself to be aware of what it feels like physically when you breathe. And imagine that you have roots growing out of your tailbone and out of the soles of your feet that go down through the floor of the room in which you find yourself. That go down through the building into the topsoil and the bedrock. And those roots continue growing down through all of the various layers of the earth. Even through the crust and the magma and into the heart of the planet. Embedding themselves there. And there's an aspect of yourself that lives or exists within the heart of the planet. And feel yourself connecting with that. Giving you a stronger sense of belonging. And within the heart of the planet, there's also a limitless supply of energy that is your birthright to access by virtue of you being here on the planet now. And that energy begins to gather around the ends of your roots, strengthening, thickening, growing. And it comes up through your roots, out of the heart of the planet, through the magma and the crust, coming up through all of the various layers of the earth. Up through the bedrock and the topsoil and the building and the floor of the room in which you find yourself. Coming up into your feet, coming up into your tailbone. And the energy from the earth fills your legs, from the tips of your toes, all the way up to your hips. And the energy fills your pelvis. It fills your lower torso. You can breathe it into your upper torso, filling your lungs, your back, your heart center. And it spills down your arms into the tips of your fingers. And it swirls through your shoulders and up into your neck and your throat. The energy comes up into your jaw, your mouth, your ears, the back of your head, your nose, your eyes. It fills the pineal gland at the center of the head, in between the two hemispheres of your brain. So that energy shines out from it as if it were a glass pine cone. And the energy comes all the way up to the top of your head, where it pauses and builds. And it spills out the top of your head, cascading down around you in a never-ending fountain of energy that sinks into the ground beneath you. And allow one thin thread of that energy to come up from the top of your head, spiraling back behind you and in through the base of your skull, and back up out the top of your head, all the way up into the heart of the universe, so that you are connected through your roots to the planet and through your crown to source. And feel yourself present in alignment, focused. So that any thought that comes through your head that is not the meditation simply flows by like a paper boat on a stream. And from the heart of the universe comes down this golden, thick light, thick like honey. And it comes down the front of your body. And it comes into your body, traveling down through the front and the right. Activating every cell. Bringing a sensation that is somewhere between elation and peace. And it flows out the tip of your toes, going down into the earth. Traveling along much of the same path that your roots traveled, down into the center of the planet. Filling that aspect of self that lives there. Coming back up out of the heart of the planet, up through the earth, into the back of your body, now imbued with some of that earth energy, traveling up through your back and your left, soothing your central nervous system, filling you even more with a delightful sense of peace. It comes up out of the top of your head, all the way back to source, and becomes a continuous flow, flowing down through the front and the right, flowing up through the back and the left. And it builds outward, becoming a stream flowing around you as well as through you, building still further outward, creating a buffer between you and the world, a constantly flowing, constantly replenishing buffer. So that anyone who wishes some of that energy, which is not yours and is still your right to access, anyone else wants some of that energy, you don't lose anything because it's constantly flowing. constantly replenishing. Now coming down through the center of this twofold stream, it's a thread of iridescent white light. It goes all the way down into the heart of the planet. And when it connects with that earth energy at the heart of the planet, they combine and explode outward, brighter than anything you can imagine, out to the surface of the planet. Feeding every living thing. And this energy goes out further to the sun, to the edges of our solar system. Imbuing everything with radiant light. This energy flows out, pushes out further, filling our galaxy. So that all is light for just a moment. And it expands out still further until it fills the universe. And having done what it needs to do, on your next exhale, the energy pulls back into the heart of the planet, up through you and back to source, still allowing anyone who wishes to, consciously or unconsciously, to access all of that energy, including you. And become aware once more that you are still within that continuous flow down through your front and your right and up through your back and your left of that golden energy mixed in the back with the earth energy. And notice your breath without changing it. Just notice. And notice the soles of your feet, and the tips of your toes. Notice where you connect with what you're sitting or laying on. Notice how your clothing rests on your body. And wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch if you need to. Perhaps rolling your shoulders. And whenever you're comfortable doing so, go ahead and open your eyes, giving yourself a moment before you launch back into your day, which I hope is wonderful.